Hey everyone, Shabim here, and welcome back to some more of the Youth Squad Legends. As you can see, we've skipped a lot. So what I've done is, of course, we need to get this finished off as soon as possible because I've just downloaded the FIFA 20 web app and I'm really hyped now to get that going as soon as it's released next Tuesday. So, what we're going to do is we're going to really whiz through the season. Of course, the early parts of the season are a bit pointless anyway. It's just going through the motions. So I'm going to try and just do the Champions League this episode. We're going to do 4 of the Group Champions League games that should qualify us. Then we'll come back next episode for the Champions League knockouts because, of course, we are going to have the World Cup at the end of the season as well. So we need to blitz through this as quick as possible. So in this video, we're going to play against PAOK. We're going to play against Dortmund. We're going to play against Monaco. And then we're also going to play again against Monaco. And hopefully by then, we will have already qualified. Anyway, without further ado, let's take on PAOK. They are Greek, aren't they, team? We've had an interesting start to the season, been a little bit up and down. We had an iffy first couple of games, but then we've really come back into it the last couple of games. As you can see, a couple of injuries still, but some good player upgrades as well. Hopefully, by the end of the season, we can have a pretty badass team ready for the World Cup. Anyway, without further ado, let's take on PAOK. Alright, let's see what team we're going to play then, because we've got the injuries. I also need to think about some of the league games that I'm doing as well in between these videos. And let's have a look then what we've got. So let's put Ender Cunningham in at central midfield, which is an interesting move, to be honest. I might actually just play... I'm going to play Kelly up front, actually, because they're a little bit tired. I'm saying that, I could probably play... I'll tell you what, let's play Kelly in central midfield and play Cunningham up front. I don't know why I took Bowen out, to be honest. Bring on Casey Moran, who's played central midfield a few times this season as well. That team will do for this game, then I think it needs to be an important game, doesn't it? Because we need to get the win here and start things off with a bang. So without further ado, this is our team. O'Connor, Rafferty, Staunton, Ennis, White, Boyce, Moran, Kelly, Pierce Campbell, Dare Cunningham, and Barry Ennis up front. Let's go. Get in. It's a lucky goal, but I will take it nonetheless. I mean, I think we deserve it. We've dominated the majority of the game, but this is the away win we needed because away at Monaco and away at Dortmund are both going to be very, very tough games. This was our best chance to get 3 points away, and we do finally take the lead. We cut them to shreds. I mean, we probably should have scored with that one, to be honest, but we got the little header in, and that does make it 1-0 goal from Pierce Campbell in the 83rd minute. And there we go, full-time whistle, 1-0 victory. Like I said, I think we deserve it. We did the better of the game. I can show you there was only one other highlight, and that was... only their shot anyway, so we did get the better of the game, to be honest with you. I think we had better opportunities than that as well, but it's a win. It's an away win. It's an important 3 points in this Champions League. Of course, we want to win the Champions League this year. This is our last chance of part of this Youth Squad Legends career mode, so we want to get it won. So let's get straight into our next Champions League game. So good news for us in the previous game. Dortmund and Monaco got a 1-1 draw. So we're currently top of the group by 2 points already, which is fantastic. And we do have Dortmund at home next. However, again, we've got a few minor injuries. So we are going to bring in Ian Moran and play in place of Ennis there, I think. And actually, we'll switch him around with Boyce because I know Boyce can play centre-back. I don't really want to drop Bowen because he's 84. I know Connor's 85. I think I'll leave those two on the pitch for now because we do have players we can bring in off the bench to replace them if they get tired out during the game. So that's going to be our team for this Dortmund game. O'Connor, Rafferty, Staunton, Cunningham, Boyce, Moran, Cunningham, Bowen, Campbell, O'Connor, and Barry Ennis. Let's go. Oh, that a penalty? That's a penalty. That is a penalty, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. And a yellow card for Congolo. Oh, that's a player we had in last year's career mode, wasn't it, Congolo? So there we go. Right, I have been doing terrible with penalties recently, so I'm going to try and smash this one high and strong. Boom. It wasn't high, it wasn't strong, but either way it went in. And we lead 1-0 here at home to Borussia Dortmund? I don't know. We lead 1-0 at home to Dortmund. Boom, there's the goal. Pretty simple penalty in the end, wasn't it? Boom, there's a finish. And that makes it 2-0 with 10 minutes remaining. And this looks like another 3 points on the way. And who knows, if we're lucky, we might be quite a distance ahead at the top of the table. It all depends on what's happening in the game between Monaco and PAOK. But we'll find that out later on. Either way, I think we should get through this Champions League group stage like a breeze. I mean, this team is getting so good now. I mean, we've got quite a chunk of 85s. I think our lowest rated player in this team now is like 82. We've got a couple of 88s, and we're looking pretty damn good. I think by the time we come around to the World Cup, we should have an absolutely fantastic squad that is really going to compete for that World Cup. And there we go, there's the 2-0 win in the bag here against Dortmund. And that gives us 2 out of 2 in the Champions League group stage. 6 points out of 6. Right, we're in a good position now then. Now we have Monaco win there. And we should have qualified, but not necessarily top. Monaco haven't played yet. I'll let you know how that went in a few moments' time. And here we go, then this is the game against Monaco. So currently, we are top of the group with 6. Monaco did beat PAOK, so Monaco are in second on 4. Dortmund are in third on 1. And we have PAOK bottom on 0. A win here, I think, would... I don't know if it would actually guarantee us going through, but I think it would be very, very close, depending on the PAOK versus Dortmund score. I should imagine Dortmund should get a win there. If that's a draw, then I think that will guarantee us through. Then, of course, we still have to play to guarantee ourselves top of the group. So, this is the team we're going to use. We've got O'Connor in goal, who's now at 89. I didn't notice that a minute ago. Rafferty, Staunton, Ennis, Cunningham, Boyce, Cunningham, Bowen, Campbell, O'Connor, and Barry Ennis. Let's go. I'm surprised that Campbell's really growing slowly, because he's got a 90+ potential, but he's so slow in his growth. It's a bit weird. I'm going to have to have a look at that in the training. Boom. Early attack, early goal. It's a tap in from the rebound from the shot via Barry, Boyce, but I'm not going to moan whatsoever. They all count, and I will take that all day long. It's an early goal that we needed away from home against Monaco. So Boyce got in, he took a big shot, and he was just quickest to it, weren't he? Rolls the ball into the back of the net. I'm not sure who that was, to be honest. It looks like it's not Rafferty, because Rafferty's out injured, so... Is it Ender Cunningham by any chance? No, it's O'Connor. It's Ender O'Connor, of course, a striker. I keep forgetting he's a striker. 85 rating. Still not scoring as many goals as I would like him to, but right place at the right time there. I think positioning's his weakness. I've been looking at him in training, and he seems to have really low positioning skill, which is a bit annoying. So that's something I'm trying to work him up on. So obviously it's working. And we nick the ball straight back on another attack, and almost getting ourselves in. That's a good goal, that. That's a very good goal, that. Just sort of making the turn on the edge of the box, cutting inside, taking that shot. Of course, it's Barry Ennis, the 88 rated winger. He's one of our best players. He just scores those, doesn't he? He's well played. Look at this little turn. Took the defender out, an extra touch, take the other defender out, and then right in the far corner. Really, really well played, and that makes it 2-0. And he is going to be one of the key players for us this year. Not just in this competition, but also, of course, in the World Cup at the end of the season as well. There we go, 2-0. Boom, we'll take it. It's a third goal. It's going to help our goal difference. It shouldn't hopefully need to come down to goal difference, to be honest, because we're currently hammering everybody. However, at the moment, I know at half-time, Dortmund were 3-0 up against PAOK, so they're not out of this one at all, Dortmund, yet. Who actually scored that? I don't even know who that was, to be honest. It was Casey Moran. So yeah, Dortmund were 3-0 up at half-time, so it'd be interesting to see how their game ended. But they're definitely still in this competition. But this would mean that Monaco and Dortmund would both be on 4 points. We would be on 9. Give us a 5-point gap at the top. Meaning that a win over Monaco in the next match would guarantee us a place in the knockout stage. And we're going to do that game against Monaco straight after this one in this video. And there's the full-time whistle. Sweet as a nut. 3-0 win. Makes it 3 wins out of 3 here in the Champions League group stage for us. Let's get into the next game. The final game of the video, away at Monaco. And that will confirm us a place in the knockout stage. Let's see, Dortmund won 5-0. So their goal difference is looking pretty good. And here we go. And here is the game against Monaco. This time at home. Again, we're struggling a bit with injuries and so forth, but we should be a bit better off today. So we've got O'Connor in goal, Rafferty who's now an 86, Staunton, Ennis, Cunningham, Boyce, Ian Campbell and Jason Bowen in midfield with Pierce, Campbell, Ender, O'Connor and Barry Ennis as the front three. We win this game, we qualify for the knockout stages. Let's go. Boom, we got the goal finally, 42 minutes in. It's a pretty damn good goal as well, to be honest with you. Don't know who that was. Is that O'Connor who slammed that in? We'll soon find out, but that was a pretty good goal. I was happy with that. So it came from the throw in, a nice little flick. Then one touch for the turn and straight in the far side. I think it is O'Connor. And that is a damn good goal. I'll take that. Like I said, I want O'Connor to score more goals, and he's doing that here. That was a cracker. Of course, he's 85 rated now. Hopefully be 86, 87 by the end of the season. At a stretch, 88. You never know. We've been under the cosh quite a bit, to be honest, and it was coming, and they did get the goal. That makes it 1-1. Yeah, they've dominated the majority of the game since we scored, to be honest. But to be honest, that was probably one of the harder chances they've had. They've scored they've missed some really good opportunities so far, and that was a very well taken half chance for Pavon. So that makes it 1-1. I think this would still qualify us, I believe. Especially depending on what's happened in the Dortmund game, but I should imagine Dortmund are winning that. But yeah, this should still qualify us either way. But we'll see what happens. And then, of course, we'll come back next episode for the Champions League knockouts. And there's the full-time whistle then. 1-1 is the finish in this game. I don't know, how does that leave us then? It was I can't see the game on there, to be honest. Either way, we'll go through either way. And I've only got to get one more draw in the next game, we're done. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to play another massive chunk of this off camera just to speed things up. We're going to come back for the first knockout stage of the Champions League, which is going to be here in February. Hopefully we will still be in the FA Cup by then. We'll still be in the Carabao Cup. And of course, we will be in the Champions League knockout stages. Of course, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll be back very, very soon with our next episode of the Youth Squad Legends. Bye.